reach.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning and Merry Christmas. Right now I'm gonna show y'all. Ooh, the lion crazy right here. I'm gonna show y'all how I make my famous macaroni and cheese. Excuse the background, but my macaroni and cheese that everybody like in my household and everybody think it look good on Snap. So I'm gonna kind of like show y'all my ingredients. It might not taste the same, but I'm gonna show you what I use on Thanksgiving. So right now, my stuff is boiling. Everything is boiling, and I'm using elbow noodles, and it's pretty cheap. Like these like cost like $2 or like $3, and that's why I like their brand is kind of cheap. And then I'm gonna use, y'all, make sure you use the sharp cheese. The sharp cheese makes the macaroni and cheese. Like I realized that. So I got the sharp cheese. I'm gonna do, and then the mild cheddar, and also I forgot what that called. It's this, like you need this for a good baked macaroni and cheese, honey boo boo. If you don't, who you talking to? What kind of macaroni and cheese? But yeah, so that's gonna be our ingredients. People say I should use eggs, and I really don't use eggs because my stuff be automatically fluffed out. Everything. I make sure I mix up everything before I put everything in. Milk too. So use milk, of course. So I'm making all this by scratch. Even though this might have a recipe on the back, but I'm gonna use my own kind of measurements and everything. And also a little bit of Tony Satcheries or whatever it's called. I'm bad of pronouncing names. But I use this. I use garlic salt or garlic powder. I feel like it's already salty. That's why I only do like a little bit, and I do like a little bit of this too. And then I do onion powder. Where's the onion powder at? I might just switch it up and do, yeah, onion powder right here. Oh, I might switch it up and do garlic powder since the Tony Satchel thing already got like salt. So I'll put everything together. That's in the kitchen. It's all over the place. So I'm gonna do like kind of like half of this, maybe less, because you know how the rule is, it gets kind of big. So let's see. I'm gonna stick with this right now. Just kind of half, but like I said, make sure you even it out in that bowl. So yeah, you hear them? I know how to cook. So I'm gonna timer this to like 6 minutes. Here's my oven. Like, watch it and let it shimmer a little bit. Okay, so I put some vegetable oil a little bit in there, just like a teaspoon, just a little bit. So the water kind of like, not greasy, but kind of oily, so it won't stick to the pan. So you don't have to do that. It's optional if you want to, but it's kind of getting there. Still need to shimmer a little bit. Look at y'all, this is so ghetto, but what I do, like cooking spray, I just kind of like smear all the butter around the pan. So make sure you do that, not like a lot, but make sure you see the butter around the pan, cause you don't want none of your stuff to stick or even like burn, cause like not enough oil consistency on here. Okay guys, so I'm using this cheese first because it melts so slow, so I usually put that in first. I'm gonna do this off camera because I only have 2 hands, but I usually do this type of cheese first so it can melt while I try to put in the other cheese. So, all right. So I put like half of the little block thing, a little bit more than that. And then I'm gonna put my seasonings. So I'm gonna just stir it up. I'm supposed to chop it in little pieces if you really want to, but I just dramatic like that and I didn't do it. But I recommend chopping it into little pieces. And also put in the milk too. It's gonna help it melt down. So I'm gonna put in the milk now. Just do like a little bit of milk. Do a little bit enough that you can see it, but don't put too much. Okay, I remember I did this differently, like during Thanksgiving, but I wanted to hurry put this in. So I'm doing the onion powder now. Just do like a little bit. And then garlic powder. And then do a tiny bit of the Tony sachets. Just a tiny bit. Like this much. That should be good. Cause y'all, like, it's macaroni and cheese, so you don't want too much seasoning. It's not like, you know, you don't want too much. Kind of want color. And then on top, I put Italian seasoning on top to make it have color a little bit even more. Keep on mixing it up. I put a little bit of butter in there too, but I'm gonna mix it up even more. Just the rest off camera. Okay, so I'm gonna put my sharp cheddar in now. You look a good amount of cheese. So like, make sure it's all in there. Yes. I usually like half a bag, maybe even more. You want all that cheese in there. My mom said she wanted cheesy, so I'm putting some more cheese in it. All right, and then I'm gonna do the other cheese, which is the mild. So yeah, it's so good so far, y'all. It smells so good. Oh my god. I'm gonna put a lot in here too. I'm gonna let it cook with the noodles, and that's another key. Make sure your cheese cook with the noodles, not make it on top. Don't put it on top of the noodles. Make it cook and let it live in the noodles. You know what I'm saying? So, oop, I'm making this. I'm a messy cooker. So noodles. Now make sure it's like stirred up right, cause you don't want all noodles be non-cheesy. So y'all, this is how it's supposed to look. Like the string of cheese should be falling off. Like you should feel that cheese. Look at this. This is cheesy. So make sure everything is evenly like cheesy and everything. This is how it looks so far, y'all. This cheesiness. Okay, and then I'm gonna taste test it and see. I might need to put some more seasonings, but I like putting a little bit so I have a tad of taste. Cause I still want to have that flavor of regular macaroni and cheese. Okay, y'all, I preheat the oven to like 375, something around that. So make sure it's kind of hot, and I kind of like golden stuff on top. So if you got like an oven that got like a open fire, I prefer you should do that. But I don't know how to like, you know, make my stuff kind of golden on top. I'm still trying to work on that. But yeah, I'm finna put everything in the oven. I might make 2 pans because I think I made too much. But I did add some more seasoning to it. So I mean, I thought all you really need is like a teaspoon of each seasonings. Honestly, I just taste test everything and see how like I like it, because sometimes most of these seasonings is kind of too salty for people, or you know, too seasoning for macaroni and cheese. So I just taste test everything and see if it tastes good, not too overwhelming. So right now I'm waiting my oven to preheat, and there's some Italian seasoning on top, so it'll be like kind of have like a little taste on it. Kind of spread it out. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's like a little bit. That's how it looks. Without it baked, it still look good. Like I want to eat it. I still got some left over in my pot, so I might eat the rest of that because it's everything already cooked, y'all. I just need to just kind of like bake everything together and make sure it's everything cooked and in depth with the noodle. Oven right now. Time is almost up, so let's see the end result. Okay, I've got to tell y'all. I put it in the oven for like at least like 6 minutes, and then I check it. So I only have like a set time for me personally. It depends on y'all if y'all really want like a golden. But I usually check like around like 6 minutes. But it depends on your oven. Basically it. What I do for my macaroni and cheese. The seasoning, it kind of like makes the macaroni and cheese for me. Like everybody like my macaroni and cheese. I made it on Thanksgiving. I had like a big pan, but like this time I'm making a small pan because, sorry I'm talking so fast. But it's like all these sides in the refrigerator. Like I have like a big, like we having a big dinner. 6 to 15 minutes. Cause I said to check it regularly and see because it's kind of like homemade, so I'm sure. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Merry Christmas. Okay, see y'all in the next video.